his club a very strong outing indeed.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Tony Watson.
Ken Griffey Jr. will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Well, with both starters out now, and we got a really good game here. It's clearly a bullpen game, but this is why it's so important to have that depth in your pen, because you're going to run into a lot of games like this.
And this is swung on and missed by Griffey as Jr.'s gone for the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Giancarlo Stanton is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His previous battles with Tony Watson, 1 for 3. Swung on and missed for the first strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
I like the pitch.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Mariners 2. Sun Hwan-Oh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Sun Hwan-Oh.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Bryant.
Line to left. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line drive to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Here's J.D. Martinez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The victory would belong to Madison Bumgarner, barring any late turn of events here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout is there. Run away. Here's Corey Seager. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's set and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Here now is Mike Zunino, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. In there, 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Seattle, good night.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Four to 2, the final score tonight. The Cubbies avoid elimination to force a Game 5 in this World Series. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Mariners, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.